Alex Eala, Carlos Yulo vying to be 2025 PSA Athlete of the Year. Golden boy Carlos Yulo and tennis darling Alex Eala lead the major contenders vying for the 2025 Athlete of the Year in the coming Philippine Sports Writers Association Awards night. The two young stars dazzled their way in the year just past by reaching new heights in their respective fields in another memorable moments for Philippine sports. In a fitting follow-up to his historic two-gold medal romp in the 2024 Paris Olympics, Yulo, 25, reasserted his niche as among the world's top gymnasts today by copping the gold in vault during the 53rd FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Championships in Jakarta, where he also snared a bronze medal in floor exercise. Yulo was just as dominant in the continent, as he also ruled the floor exercise of the Artistic Gymnastics Asian Championships in Jecheon, Korea. On top of that, the Filipino also bagged 3 bronze medals in the same tournament. Eala, 20, scored a breakthrough year by becoming the first Filipina netter to reach the top 50 in the WTA following her memorable run in the semifinals of the Miami Open in March, to winning her first ever WTA 125 title in Mexico, and capping 2025 with the country's first tennis gold in the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand after 26 years. Their respective feats gave Philippine sports a new high, putting them in top contention for the coveted Athlete of the Year honor, being handed out by the country's oldest media organization during its annual gala slated this February 2nd at the Diamond Hotel. Other contenders for PSA Athlete of the Year, also crowding out Eala and Yulo for the year's top honor, are golfer Miguel Tabuena, pool player Cheska Centeno, and swimmer Kayla Sanchez. Tabuena topped the biggest golf tournament the country ever hosted, the International Series Philippines, that featured the likes of Dustin Johnson and Patrick Reed, and won the top prize of $360,000. Centeno, on the other hand, crowned herself as the WPA Women's 10-ball world champion by beating Rubelan Amit in a thrilling all-Filipino finale. And Sanchez emerged as the most bemedaled Filipino athlete in the 33rd edition of the SEA Games by claiming 3 golds and 5 silvers for a grand total of 8 medals in her first ever stint in the biennial showcase. Also to be handed out by the PSA are the President's Award, Lifetime Achievement Award, Executive of the Year, and National Sports Association of the Year. There are likewise major awards to be given, along with citations and special awards in the Tony Sidiao Awards and the Milo Junior Athletes of the Year. Rising Suns, Alex Eala and Carlos Yulo in the race for 2025 PSA Athlete of the Year. In the glittering constellation of Philippine sports stars, 2 names have blazed brighter than most in 2025, Alexander Alex Eala and Carlos Adriel Koloe Yulo. Each has carved a story of inspiration, triumphant breakthrough, and national pride, and both now stand as top contenders for the 2025 Philippine Sports Writers Association, PSA, Athlete of the Year Award, the country's highest individual sports honor. Philstar.com. This annual distinction, bestowed by the nation's oldest media organization, is not simply recognition of athletic success. It is a celebration of excellence, perseverance, and the power of sport to unite and elevate a nation. Over the past year, Eala and Yulo have become the faces of Philippine sporting promise, each redefining what it means to be great in distinctly different arenas, tennis courts and gymnastics mats. Wikipedia. Alex Eala, the tennis trailblazer. At just 20 years old, Alex Eala is already rewriting the history books for Philippine tennis. In 2025, she delivered a series of career-defining performances that placed her not just among the Philippines' best, but among the world's rising tennis elite. Philstar.com+1. Her journey this year read like a triumphant script. Breaking into the top 50, Eala became the first Filipino tennis player ever to crack the WTA top 50, a rare feat that shattered long-held expectations and reset the bar for every Filipino competitor in global tennis. This ranking milestone stands as one of her major breakthroughs, not just personally, but for the nation's standing in the sport. Wikipedia. WTA success and semifinals glory. In March, Eala stunned the tennis world with a remarkable run to the semifinals of the Miami Open, one of the WTA Tour's premier events. As a young and relatively less heralded player, she defeated multiple high-caliber opponents, including top-tier champions, showcasing her skill, confidence, and fearlessness against elite competition. Philstar.com. Tennis gold after a 26-year wait. Eala capped her historic year by delivering the Philippines' first women's singles tennis gold at the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand in 26 years, a moment that lit up national pride and fulfilled decades of collective longing for glory on that stage. Asian News Network. Eala's rise is more than statistics and medals. It represents a new era of Filipino presence on the world tennis stage. Her athleticism, grit under pressure, and graceful handling of expectation reflect a maturity far beyond her years, all reasons why a nomination for Athlete of the Year resonates deeply with fans and sports writers alike. Philstar.com. Carlos Yulo, the gymnastics champion. If Alex Eala represents the break of a new era in tennis, Carlos Yulo is a symbol of sustained excellence and global dominance in gymnastics, a sport where precision, power, and artistry meet. Yulo's 2025 trajectory was a rich continuation of an already extraordinary career. After ending 2024 with a historic double gold medal feat at the Paris Olympics, he carried that momentum forward into the new season, further proving his place at the pinnacle of gymnastics. Philstar.com. World champion on vault. At the 53rd FIG Artistic Gymnastics World Championships in Jakarta, Yulo showcased his signature dynamism by clinching gold on vault, one of the sport's most revered apparatus typically dominated by only the world's elite gymnasts. He also secured a bronze medal in floor exercise, adding to his legacy as one of the most versatile gymnastic talents of his generation. Philstar.com. Asian dominance. Beyond global accolades, Yulo maintained his stronghold regionally by conquering the Artistic Gymnastics Asian Championships in Jecheon, Korea, where he won the floor exercise title and claimed multiple medals across disciplines. His consistency showcased a depth of skill and composure that define true champions. Philstar.com. Yulo's story is one of relentless pursuit of perfection, a journey from young promise to Olympic double gold medalism and sustained supremacy on the world stage. His accomplishments have not only uplifted gymnastics in the Philippines, but earned him enduring respect from the global gymnastics community. Philstar.com. What the PSA Athlete of the Year honors represents. The PSA Athlete of the Year is more than a trophy. It is a symbol of a sporting life that has touched hearts, inspired youth, and brought honor to the nation. Past recipients include iconic figures like Efrain Bata Reyes, Hidilyn Diaz, Manny Pacquiao, and Rafael Paring Nepomuceno, athletes whose legacies extend far beyond their results. Wikipedia. For both Eala and Yulo, this nomination places them among such greats, not only for what